I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, a career and leadership coach, and I help people and organizations be more effective, and that can be with a job search, hiring better, managing and leading, workplace-related issues. And this is one of those interview questions that might be asked of someone in the C-suite, and it comes down to how do you respond, or what happens for you when you're criticized by the president, the board member, the CEO, someone in the organization, and even more senior level. So let's acknowledge that it's a disappointment for you, and you want to hear them out because they have a responsibility to the organization. Maybe they've misheard something, informed incorrectly. So you start off really by saying, I want to make everyone happy. And obviously, at times I have to make difficult decisions. So if I'm going to be criticized by a member of the board or the president or the CEO, I want to hear their input because I've obviously miscalculated something by keeping them in a way, not keeping them up to speed with what my thinking was. So I've got to start off by number one, listening, and listening hard. Listening to what they're saying and not saying, and asking probing questions in order to understand what it is that they believe I did incorrectly or a decision that I made that they would disagree with. And from there, I can talk with them about my reasoning because they may be misinformed of certain things, or they may be correctly informed and I just made the wrong decision, and I have to just simply say, thank you, I missed that. I remember a time where I was running a retreat for an organization. I made a difficult choice as the retreat leader about the attendance of one person on staff who, I'll simply say, he was not a welcomed individual for that particular group. And at the same time, the overall institution's ethics indicated he should be welcome. But I missed something, and that was they were renting property from a group and that they should be consulted as well. And when someone brought that to my attention, I paused for a second and said, thank you, I missed that. And I know there are people who won't expect me to provide an honest answer. Could you select someone from the local group to get in touch with the owners of the property to make sure that they're on board with this? Acknowledging a mistake is often a very good thing, but it starts off with listening and listening to what the criticism is so that from there you can ask questions or deduce whether or not what they've been told is correct, because sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't. But the process is the more important thing. It starts with listening. Hope you found this helpful. I'm Jeff Altman. My website is thebiggamehunter.us. Go to the site and go exploring. There's a lot there to help you. And if you need coaching on your job search, and that could be with a resume review, interview coaching, where I'm clearly very good at that, salary negotiation, any sense of the life cycle of a search, including the onboarding process, schedule time for a free discovery call, schedule time for coaching. I'd love to help. Lastly, connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. I'm not sure I said this, but a lot of the information about coaching is at my website, thebiggamehunter.us. And there you can also find out about my courses, which will help as well. Hope you have a terrific day, and most importantly, be great. Take care.